Let's take a couple of moments and we'll check out iPhone music operation on the Pioneer DEH-X6900BT. Even though your particular in-dash receiver may or may not have a CD slot across the top like this one, the on-screen and button operation is identical for the following Pioneer models: MVH-X580BS, DEH-X6800BS, DEH-X6900BT, DEH-X7800BHS, DEH-X8800BHS. So before we get started listening to music that is stored on my phone over on the receiver, I have a couple of settings on the head unit that I want to make sure we're all set up and ready to go. So right now I have the AM/FM radio on, but I want to switch the head unit off. So press and hold the source key for a couple of seconds. That'll switch the head unit off. And now press in on the volume control. And I want to go to my System menu and press Enter. And now let's scroll along here until we find the Phone Connection menu. Here's Phone Connect, and we'll press Enter here. Now I have two choices here. I have iPhone or I have Android. In this case, I'm going to connect an iPhone to the system, so I want to choose iPhone here, and we'll press Enter. And I have two choices here. I have the wired connection or the Bluetooth connection. I'll show you how to do both of these things in the video. We're going to start with the wireless connection or Bluetooth. So we'll press Enter there, and that's all we need to do. So I'll just press the source button to fire up the radio. Now, I've got my phone connected through Bluetooth already. I've already paired my phone, and I know that I'm paired over here because I see the Bluetooth logos in the screen. If I touch the telephone button, it tells me that my iPhone 5 is the active phone. So now I'm just going to switch my source to iPhone iPod, and the system will begin to play a track. I can skip to the next track using the arrow keys. I have my play and pause function out here on button number 4. Random play and repeat functions are on buttons 5 and 6. I can change the information that's displayed on the screen with the display button. And I can change the folders that I'm listening to with the buttons number 1 and 2, the arrow keys. If I want to browse the music that's stored on my device, just touch the magnifying glass button. That'll bring up my browse menu, and here I have a number of different ways that I can browse the music stored here. I'll go with, let's see, songs, and we'll press Enter. Now I can scroll through the songs alphabetically here, or I can touch the magnifying glass button again and bring up an alphabet search. We can choose a letter, and then we can choose a song to play. Press Enter to play that song. Now let's switch to the wired connection plugged in through USB. So right now the head unit is on, but I want to switch it off. We're going to press and hold the source button for a couple of seconds to switch it off, and we'll enter into the System menu. Here's System, and we want the Phone Connection menu. And we want iPhone because we're connecting an iPhone here. And under the connection type, we want the wired connection. So we'll choose that, and now we can press the source button to go out to the radio. Now I'm just going to plug my phone in through USB. And here's my Lightning connection. I'm going to plug that in right here. Now the source automatically switches to USB iPod and begins to play a track. I have the exact same type of search functions that I did with when I was using the wireless connection type, but I have the great benefit of charging the phone when it's plugged in.